Another very high-profile researcher has been accused of data fraud. But this time, it's not just any researcher. It is the president of Stanford University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. His name is Mark Tessier-Lavigne. And a few days ago, he announced that he is stepping down as president of Stanford University due to these allegations that I'm going to tell you about in today's video. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what those allegations are, and more interestingly, I think, is how those allegations had to come to light. Then I'll tell you what Stanford's response was to these allegations, and then I'm going to conclude on what this tells us about the state of academia, especially at the top level. This story is even more depressing than the Francesca Gino case we talked about a few weeks ago, and the outcome of the investigation, I think, is an irreparable stain on Stanford's reputation. So buckle up, this story is sad, shocking, and depressing, but let's jump in.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Chakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and who also rule well. Peace and salutation to those that are of the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick lesson. All right, going into prophecy, man. All right, this is a beautiful time to be alive, man. All right, and that is if you are a prophet, and that is if you are of the hopeful elect. All right, so it's a beautiful time to be alive if you're of the hopeful elect, and if you're of a prophet. And if you are a prophet, all right. And this lesson I want to go into, all right, is concerning how, the world of academia is being broken down, okay? Because right now the Lord is breaking everything down. Like, we're pretty much about to enter into the time of Jacob's trouble, okay? You know, the music world is being broken down with these different artists and celebrities. All right. It's to the point where these celebrities have to link up with streamers in order to stay relevant. All right. The music world is no longer, making revenue, and people are no longer, caring about the music and entertainment world. OK, the movie world. All right. These different movie producers and stuff are shutting down. All right. And what else? All right. The music business, the entertainment business. All right. The financial structure is being broken down. All right. And as of recently, all right, these different big universities, all right, such as Stanford University, this is a global and renowned university. All right. All right. The president of Stanford University is being exposed, all right, for falsifying data, okay, and with that, and what this is doing is pretty much, the validity of these different universities is being destroyed right now, all right, and all these different students that are going to these higher echelon universities, are talking about leaving, all right. So this is actually groundbreaking. This is actually should be spoken about in the news. OK, and Lord's will. I'll post the video up in the description box. It says academia is broken. OK, so the Lord is touching that. The Lord is touching that. That group of people, man. All right. It says academia is broken. Stanford president scandal explained. So that's the title of the video. I'm about to go into the description box. All right. It says last week, the president of Stanford University was exposed for data fraud. It says the evidence is shocking, and it is depressing to see how Mark Tessier Levagne, I can't pronounce that last name. It says, is not being appropriately reprimanded for his malpractice. This looks really bad for Stanford, but also it looks terrible for academia in general. He isn't the only example of data fraud in the industry either. All right. Then it brings up this other woman that just got exposed for data fraud as well. All right. And she is a professor at Harvard. OK, another renowned university. It says the Francesca Gino case proved that So if you want me to cover more of this type of content, let me know in the comments. So this is a YouTube video. All right. But this is big. This is letting us know that the Lord is breaking down this place, man. All right. And the Lord, again, is touching that demographic of people. OK, these people that, are going to these prestige colleges and stuff. All right. That trust in these colleges. Now, the validity of these colleges, all right, are of none and void, because all these different professors and stuff are getting exposed for falsifying data and information. OK, so now, the students they're scratching their head. They're like, why are we even here, learning these different curriculums when they're not even accurate? They're being falsified. On top of that, we have all these different student loans, debts. All right. So the Lord is breaking this place down. And this video was posted 9 days ago. So as of recently, a lot of videos is going up talking about academia is broken. All right. And so these different, Harvard, Stanford, these different colleges are losing their prestige and their validity. OK, and this is the Lord breaking down Babylon the Great, man. Every aspect of this place is getting touched, man. All right. So let me get a quick precept. Oh, there's another video going into that Harvard University professor. It says Harvard professor under scrutiny for alleged data fraud. OK, so, hey, it's through. Now people don't want to go to these universities no more. And these are the highest, most sought out universities, that people could achieve. All right. And it turns out, that what they're learning, the curriculums and stuff that they're learning, all right, at the cutting edge, of their knowledge or whatever, the information is incorrect, and people are upset about it, in the description, it said the evidence is shocking and it is depressing. All right. So, all these pencil pushers and people that are, wise in this worldly sense. All right. Hey, the Lord is touching that demographic of people and breaking it down, man. So America is being broken down in all aspects. That's why this is a beautiful time, to be in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, because the scriptures say the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. And a lot of those people that go to those universities, they're all uppity and all uptight, because they got a high IQ. They look down on you, because, they're learning a quote unquote a high level curriculum. All right. And really, hey, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that Yahweh Shema Shai has given us trumps that. All right. By far. All right. That's why the Lord said that the Lord has chosen the foolish things to confound the things that are mighty. All right. So Lord's will, we'll get into that. But let me get this, because the Lord set us up as prophets, to prophesy the downfall of this place, man. All right. Let me see. I believe it's let me see. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right. So, this is the characteristics of a prophet. All right. And in this, day and age, all right, the Lord has risen up the prophets once again. All right. Starting off with apostles, elders on down, going all the way back to high priest Abba Bivens, all the way up until now. All right. And we're prophesying against many great countries. All right. One of them being America, also known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. All right. This glorified, wicked ass country. OK. At one point, all the nations looked up to America. All right. All the nations wanted to send their children over to America so they can attend Harvard University or go to Stanford. OK. And really, it's all bullshit. OK. And hey, this is the place of the captivity of the nation of Israel, the Israelites. All right. And this place was established by the wicked Esau Edom, the so-called white man, which is being exposed on a high level. OK. And we're prophesying against it. We're saying what the Lord is going to do before he does it, because the Lord told us. All right. The scriptures tell you that the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. OK. So as the Lord revealed the secrets unto us. All right. Hey, we're explaining these things as America is crumbling in real time. All right. And America's crumbling is a result of the world crumbling. All right. Crumbling. So Jeremiah 28:8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old. So what we're doing, all right, is what the ancient men of the Lord were doing, because Lord's will, we part of that number. We're those men coming back in the reincarnation. All right. And we're standing in our lot in the end days. All right. As prophets. OK. It says prophesy both against many countries. All right. Against great kingdoms. And is not America one of those great kingdoms, a vast kingdom? It says a war. And we're telling you that World War III is finna take place. All right. And that World War III is being stirred up by the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai to the intent of the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, because those missiles is going to be used on America, man. All right. And, other parts of the earth is going to get hit, but the bulk of those missiles is going to be for America. That's America. That's the Lord's sacrifice. All right. To appease the anger of the Heavenly Father. All right. By erasing America off the face of the earth. But leading up to the missiles being shot, the Lord is systematically breaking this place down in every aspect, every nook and cranny. The Lord is there breaking it down. It says, and of evil, and Eve is Eve, meaning time, and ill. Eve, yeah, meaning time, and ill meaning bad. OK, so bad times. It's a compound word. Evil is a compound word. Bad times is coming to America. All right. And that's what we're saying. OK, so, these universities and stuff like that, that was like a beacon of hope for people, that wanted to, quote unquote, make something of themselves, that were scholarly in the worldly sense. All right. That was their goal, to make it to Stanford. Then you make it to Stanford, then you can have a high level job or whatever. All right. You can have a career. All right. But these people that are signing up for Stanford and putting in all this work and getting these different degrees and stuff like that in Harvard, they're having trouble finding careers. OK, because the Lord is making sure that these jobs are being broken down. So now a lot of these people put in all this hard work. All right. In a worldly sense. All right. And now they're overqualified, So I'm going to continue to read. It says, and of pestilence. So what's going to come is nothing but, diseases, man, and plagues. All right. So the Lord is destroying the hope of these people right at the core, right at the foundation, man. OK, it was one thing, these lower level colleges, and the apostles and elders, they go into it all the time, the full system. All right. But now the Lord is destroying it at the top down, man. All right. Stanford University, Harvard, these big universities is getting exposed now. All right. And Esau Edom is the one up there deceiving, man. All right. So let me get another precept. All right. And pestilence is on its way, man. All right. The Lord is breaking this place down, and the Lord is going to riddle this place with evil times. All right. And the evil times is going to be a result, of martial law, civil unrest. All right. Diseases, pestilences. OK. And these proud people are going to be brought low. All right. These uppity, nose in the air, people. All right. Is going to be brought low. So and the Lord is doing this for the sake of the elect. All right. The lowly. OK. All right. The men that you look down upon. Here it is. The men that you look down upon, that you call niggas, spicks, wetbacks. All right. The average man, there's nothing special about us, so to speak. That's how the world looks at us. But the Lord has given us the top level wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, that you can get. All right. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we have, all right, is more than the elites. All right. So let me get a quick precept. All right. The Lord is breaking this place down for the sake of the lowly. And the scriptures say the meek shall inherit the earth. OK. So Matthew 24:22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the fact that we're seeing all these different industries breaking down, man. All right. The music industry, the entertainment industry, the movie industry, the financial industry. OK, the real estate industry. All right. The academic industry. OK, hey, we're at the end. OK, and all these different uproars of the people. We're seeing, Israel rising up, starting off with the head tribe Judah. OK, rising up against Esau, Edom. All right. Hey, the Lord is forwarding the end. All right. For the sake of the elect, because, this place is polluted. All right. And the Lord doesn't want his elect to be here for too much longer. So now the Lord is forwarding the end. All right. And we're seeing it because everything is falling apart. OK. Everything is literally crumbling. All right. And the average person, the Lord is touching these people now. All right. Every demographic of people, the Lord is in there breaking it down, man. OK. Let me get another precept real quick. This is 1 Corinthians, and Lord's will, I'll begin to close it out. 1 Corinthians 1, and I'm going to start at 25. It says, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men. All right. And you got a lot of people coming up against the apostles and elders and the men of great millstone. All right. Pretty much the men of the Lord, the prophets. You got a lot of people coming up against the prophets. All right. And 2/3 of Israel don't want to take heed just because we didn't go to a seminary school. All right. We didn't go to Esau's the way Esau, set it up. All right. In order, to learn the Bible. All right. In an academic way, so to speak. All right. And that's the reason why our people, don't take heed to the men of the Lord, because they're thinking of it in a carnal sense. Oh, we ain't got a suit and tie and we ain't got a degree. OK, so how should we be teaching the Bible? All right. But these different people that own these mega churches, they went to the seminary schools and all that stuff. All right. But they're false prophets. The Lord ain't dealing with them. All right. And the Lord is showing you the Lord ain't dealing with them scholars. We're going to go into it. All right. It says 1 Corinthians 1:25, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh. All right. So the Lord didn't call. All right. These wise men in this world, somebody that spent their whole life, going to college and in the textbooks. All right. Studying Esau's study guides and all that stuff. All right. The Lord didn't choose them. OK, it says, but the Most High hath chosen the foolish things. Oh, Salakia. I jumped down a little bit excited. 1 Corinthians 1:26, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty. Yeah, man, the Lord didn't call LeBron James or, Mike Tyson, all right, to come do his work, all right, to reveal the secrets and the wisdom unto them. It says, not many mighty, not many noble are called, but the Most High had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. All right. So we will be considered the foolish things. All right. A lot of brothers come from different backgrounds, but we will be considered, an average person, or below an average person. A lot of brothers come from, gang background. All right. This and that. So they look at us, like as we're the foolish. Okay. It says, but the Most High hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. Yeah. And we virtually have no, physical power in a carnal sense. All right. But hey, we have the greatest weapon, which is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which is sharper than any two-edged sword. All right. And this word going out is single-handedly pulling down, all right, America spiritually. And that's leading physically, being broken down by this word going out. OK, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, the spirit of truth is going out, and it's destroying this place. All right. So it says, verse 28, and base things of the world and things which are despised hath the Most High chosen. OK, and we're despised. We're even despised amongst our own people, man. All right. 2/3 of Israel look down upon us. All right. But the Lord has chosen, the lowly, man, to give them the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, man, that we should understand all things, man. All right. And Yahweh Shema Shai is going to show who he's really dealing with, because the Lord is getting ready to start showing that spiritual power, man. All right. So what could you say then? All right. Just like when the scribes and Pharisees seen the apostles, they wasn't quote unquote learned, but it said that, they perceived that they was with Yahweh Shai. All right. And likewise us. All right. We didn't go to no school or anything like that to learn the Bible. No seminary school or anything, and got a diploma or anything. All right. The Lord woke us up, all right, through the apostles and elders. All right. And the Lord opened our understanding to understanding the scriptures, man. All right. The highest level wisdom and knowledge, understanding in existence. All right. So it says, and base things of the world and things which are despised hath the Most High chosen. Yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are, yet this current world. Verse 29, that no flesh should glory in his presence. Yeah, and the Lord likes doing that, showing his power in small numbers. Okay. Because the glory will only go to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay. So I'm going to read that in the NLT, then I'll close it out. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 1:25 in the NLT. The foolish plan of the Most High is wiser than the wisest of human plans, and the Most High's weakness is stronger than the greatest of human strength. Remember, dear brothers and sisters, the few of you were wise in the world's eyes or power. Hold on. It says the few of you were wise in the world's eyes or powerful or wealthy when the Most High called you. Instead, the Most High chose things the world considers foolish in order to shame those who think they are wise. All right. So the Lord chose, it says right here, it says, instead, the Most High chose things the world considers foolish, like us, in order to shame those who think they are wise. All right. Going all the way up to the elites. It says, and he chose things that are powerless to shame those who are powerful. The Most High chose things despised by the world, things counted as nothing at all, and used them to bring to nothing what the world considers important. All right. And pretty much, that's what the world considers important. If you go to, Stanford or Harvard, you're pretty much, you got all the prestige. You got all the respect. All right. You got the love of the world. You're respected. All right. But the Lord is showing you that that's all bullshit, and the Lord is breaking it all down. All right. And now them people's up there looking stupid. All right. Them bookworms. It says, Salakia. It says the Most High chose things despised by the world, things counted as nothing at all and use them to bring to nothing what the world considers important. As a result, no one can ever boast in the presence of the Most High. All right. So there you go, man. All right. And it's all through, Yahweh Shai which worketh within us. Because Yahweh Shai is wisdom embodied. Okay. And the spirit of Yahweh Shemau Shai is in the earth, man. All right. And with the word going out throughout the four corners of the earth, this world is being confounded. All right. It's being made foolish. All right. And it's being broken down. All right. And Esau is being found to be the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right. So Lord's will, this lesson is edifying. I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shemau Shai by Shem Chakodash. Double honors to our apostles, elders, of great millstone, and peace and citation to those that are hopeful elect. Shalom and a barber.